Imagine a life where one day you're in America, the next day you're in Greece, and then a couple of days later you're in Spain, Italy, Croatia, all these different places in a span of less than a month. And at the same time, you're getting paid to do so. For a lot of you that know me or have watched my channel, you know that what I do is be a merchant marine. And I travel the world and get paid while I'm on a ship, pretty much. So I travel on a ship and I get paid while doing so, doing various different jobs, while at the same time getting to go to specific ports and being able to enjoy myself while I'm out there. There's a lot of benefits and there's a lot of cons to this job, but today I want to talk about exactly what it is that I do. If you're new here, you've never seen any of my videos before, I definitely recommend looking at them. But if you're new here, you don't know exactly what being a merchant marine is or what a merchant marine is. Pretty much, as I stated earlier, you're on a ship to do a job, and that job is whatever department you happen to be in. For my specific company, we work for the Navy. I'm not Navy, but I am DOD, a government employee, pretty much. I'm a government employee. Um, so the ship is crewed up by a bunch of government employees, pretty much. And my position is a steward. There's pretty much four main departments. There's the steward, the supply department, there's the engine department, there's the deck department, and then there's the comms department. Each department has its own duties that it has to accomplish. Everybody is important, you know what I'm saying? Despite how some of them may make you feel, every position is important and every position is needed to make the ship run. That's pretty much how the work life is. Now, being able to travel and being able to go to different ports on a drop of a dime, you know what I'm saying? Well, I can't really say a drop of a dime because some days we are out to sea for a couple weeks at a time. But in compensation to that, the money is relatively good. You can range from anywhere to making 60 grand a year to upwards of 250 grand a year, depending on your position. That's just with my company alone. Now, there's a bunch of different other companies or different ways you can sail, but they all are under the umbrella of being a merchant mariner. So I know a couple guys that are friends of mine that they don't travel like I do, but they work on sailboats and stuff like that, or not sailboats, fishing boats and stuff, and they make almost twice as much as I do. And but for them, they are in that specific area and that's where they're at. For me, I like to travel. I like being able to go to Greece, to Italy, to Croatia. Next thing I know, I'm in Dubai, Bahrain, or I'm in Japan, Korea. It's all fun and games for me. I love being able to travel around the world and being able to see different places while still being able to make some money. Is the job itself hard? I can't really tell you. It's not hard in the sense that if you once you know your job, it's just like riding a bike. Once you know what you're doing, it's you just know what to do. You just are working and continue to work and be able to make the money that you need to make. Um, Now, how does the pay work? The pay, depending on your position and what company you work for Military Sea Lift Command, that is a company that I currently work for. You have your straight time, and you have overtime, you have penalty pay, and you have vacation pay. So your time off pay. So your straight time with MSC, which I heard is as far as your straight time, I don't think this is good in regards to MSC, but it is okay. You have a automatic 112 hours of straight time. So that's regardless if you are actively working or when you're home and you're getting a vacation check, you're getting your 112 base pay. That depends on the amount depends on your position, which coast you're on. There's the East or West Coast. If you're a steward like I am, it may be let's say like 1,200 every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's your straight time. That's how much you getting paid on your check. Or if you're a captain, it may be like 3 to 4 grand. You know what I'm saying? For 2 weeks. Well, actually, might be is as a captain is a lot more than that. Just depending if that's just for my company. Now, other companies they may have other things. I know if you do SIU, where their vacation pay is pretty much, I believe, is unemployment. You get a check from unemployment, but it's still like, I don't want to lie. I'm not exactly positive exactly how SIU does it. But for MSc, you have your vacation pay, and pretty much what I don't like about it is you have to give up so much time to accumulate the vacation that to pay for the vacation. Because if you're just starting out, they go like this. If you're brand new to MSc, regardless if you're a captain or a low level like deckhand, you start out with just making 4 hours of pay period, and you get 4 hours every pay period. That goes to your vacation pay. So obviously you accumulate that, and then after a certain amount of time, you have a you have your 30 days of leave, and that's 30 days of paid leave. The thing about MSC that I don't like is they only want to give you 30 days. You can be gone for a year and a half. They only will give you 30 days. It doesn't matter if you have, let's say, 3, 4, 5 months of vacation time, they will not allow you to take it. That is a weird thing with MSC, but it is the caveat in it is you're always guaranteed a job. Now, other companies, you're not guaranteed a job always. If times are hard, some companies slow down in the hiring process, and some companies just pretty much let a lot of people go. With MSC, if you're hired, you're there for, you'll always have a job unless you do something really, really wrong. Now, the cool thing about all of this, whether it be you work for MSC or SIU or whatever other company, if you're the type that sails internationally, you are going to different countries, having fun. It's it's some ships may stay on in different ports longer than others, depending on the ship, depending on what company. There's a lot of factors that are involved. But just imagine being able to wake up one day and be like, hey, I'm in Japan, or I want to take a trip to Tokyo real quick, Yokosuka, Japan, Yokosuka, Japan. And you say you're there for like 2 weeks, and you're cool with whoever your department head, and you're like, hey, I want to take this week off. I want to go to Tokyo. You're in Japan, go to Tokyo. You're in Gaeta, Italy, but you want to go to Rome. Take a couple days off, go to Rome. And at the same time, you're still getting paid while you're traveling and doing all that stuff. When you come into port, yes, you have to work, but everybody has a time off that they get off, just like a regular job. You get off at 5 or 6 every day, and you can travel around, do what you got to do, but you're able to travel around with money in your pocket. That is the biggest plus that I can probably say about my job. And yes, as of right now, I am not working, but when I do get back to work, I do kind of want to stay here because there is stuff that I want to take care of while I'm at home, while I'm making money. So I don't really want to go overseas right now. But if you talked to me a couple years ago, I was so excited to be in Greece, Italy, Croatia, Spain. We were supposed to go to we're supposed to go to Germany, but we didn't end up going, which makes me sad. I didn't get to go to London. I've always wanted to go, but this is the kind of job that you're able to do that. The pay, it varies, but no matter what position you're in, the money is always good. Um, I hope this kind of helps you guys. You know what I'm saying? And again, the job is for my company. The job does have its challenges, so to speak. You have different positions you have to do, and outside of your actual position, there's different jobs you have to do outside of your actual job. But I do feel like it is rewarding, especially if you have a good captain, a good crew, and you're in ports that you want to be, or if you're the type of person I want to be home in Norfolk or San Diego, and you catch a ship that's there, that is probably the best feeling in the world. Being able to go home every day and still be able to make money. It's kind of like having a regular 9 to 5, but you make more money than most. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, if you want to travel, you want to see the world, and you want to make pretty good money doing it, try being a merchant marine. I'm not telling you what to do. And if you hate it when you do it, don't blame me. But if you enjoy it, The reason why you found out about it is because you saw my channel. Always hit me up on my YouTube, like, hey Mike, I saw your videos and now I'm out here. This is the best thing that ever happened to me. Let me know. Or if the opposite, if it's the worst thing that ever happened to you, also let me know. You know what I'm saying? I always want to know what people feel about the job. I sometimes hate it. I hate being away sometimes. It does get old, but at the times where it's like the best time in the world, like when I was in Spain, Barcelona, I was like, man, this is the coolest thing that ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So it all, like every job, it has its ups and downs, but being able to travel is always fun. Thanks for sitting with me. I love you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button.